Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities. Prepare to embark on a riveting journey through the tumultuous worlds of 18th-century London and Paris with Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. This timeless tale introduces you to a suspenseful and complex narrative marked by love, sacrifice, and redemption amidst the backdrop of societal upheaval and revolution. As you unlock the key themes, such as resurrection and the stark dualities between wealth and poverty, stability and chaos, you'll encounter a rich tapestry of intricately interwoven characters. From the steadfast loyalty of Lucy Manette to the redemptive journey of the disillusioned Sidney Carton, Dickens crafts a tale that delves into the essence of human resilience. Get ready for a story that not only captivates with personal and political dramas but also offers a profound critique of the era's social injustices, leaving a lasting impact on readers across generations.
A Tale of Resurrection. Picture a fog-laden London where the air hangs heavy with anticipation. Jerry Cruncher sets off to Tellson's Bank on a curious mission, delivering a puzzling message to Jarvis Lorry. Lorry, a steadfast banker, jostles in a mail coach up the steep incline of Shooter's Hill, flanked by enigmatic figures. His journey concludes at the Royal George Hotel in Dover, where he encounters Lucy Manette, a young woman besieged by melancholy and familial revelations. The air turns grave as Lucy shares the improbable resurrection of her father, Dr. Alexander Manette. Thought to have perished after nearly 2 decades of imprisonment in the Bastille, Dr. Manette has returned to the world of the living. Lorry, once the orchestrator of Lucy's flight from France during her infancy, unveils his past involvement while Dr. Manette remained ensnared in the shadows of lost time. They venture into the desolate quarters of Paris, eventually finding Dr. Manette ensconced in a dingy garret above Defarge's wine shop, lost in the rhythmic labor of shoe cobbling. The toll of his captivity is apparent, the vacant eyes of a man stripped of memory, haunted by the echoes of his former life. At first, Dr. Manette fails to recognize Lorry, but amidst the dim light, Lucy reveals herself as his long-lost daughter. In that poignant revelation, the blanket of amnesia lifts, restoring fragments of his shattered identity. Though reclaimed in body and mind, the specters of suffering linger, etched in the lines of his being. The embrace of father and daughter is fleeting, a harbinger of peace overshadowed by the looming dread of detection. Under the cover of darkness, they are forced to transport Dr. Manette away from the throes of Paris, a city poised at the precipice of upheaval. As Dickens juxtaposes the turbulent worlds of 18th-century London and Paris, the air is thick with impending revolution. The cities stand in stark contrast. The affluent stability of London is embodied by Jarvis Lorry, whose steady hand guides through a season of calm prosperity. Meanwhile, the chaotic disarray of Paris evokes the plight of a populace on the brink, illustrating the depths of despair that signify the worst of times. Here, the narrative's iconic opener emerges in full: it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Amidst these grand themes, Dr. Manette's tale unfolds, a singular testimony to the human toll of systemic oppression. His 18-year ordeal becomes a reflection of wider societal injustices, underscoring the mental fractures inflicted by authoritarian rule. Dickens weaves together tension and mystery, whisking characters and readers alike from the comfort of London to the volatile streets of Paris. The shadowy passengers on Lorry's mail coach inject intrigue, while Cruncher's cryptic, recalled to life, message deepens the enigma and anticipation. Lucy Manette's emergence infuses the narrative with an emotional beacon of hope. Her unwavering devotion to her father serves as a testament to the enduring power of love and redemption amidst the gathering storm. The father-daughter reunion not only underscores the theme of familial bonds but also symbolizes the healing balm of love over the scars of past injustices. Through his evocative prose and sharp social critique, Dickens sets the stage for a sweeping saga of love and redemption, resonating with echoes of personal sacrifice against the backdrop of historical upheaval. This opening passage swells with the promise of a narrative that deftly entangles the human spirit with the ruthless tides of history, establishing a foundation rife with tension, emotion, and resonant social commentary. Winds of Change. 5 years have swiftly transformed the world around us, bringing a sense of impending revolution to the forefront, especially in France. The once steady winds now rage with the spirit of insurrection. Within this turmoil, there's Charles Darnay, a man whose life teeters on the edge as he faces trial in London for allegedly betraying England by leaking military secrets to the French. The courtroom becomes a scene of tension and intrigue as Darnay, who seems aligned with revolutionary ideals, stands in the dock. Yet fortune smiles upon him with two formidable allies, Mr. Stryver and Sidney Carton, a sharp legal mind lost in a life of dissolution. Meanwhile, the backdrop shifts to France, where the Marquis Saint-Evremond, Darnay's uncle, epitomizes the detached and cruel aristocracy. His callous indifference reaches a harrowing peak when he refers to the tragic death of a child under his carriage as a mere inconvenience. This chilling event festers as a symbol of the nobility's relentless apathy, deepening the clouds of unrest. Back in England, Lucy Manette experiences personal turmoil as her father, Dr. Manette, is haunted by the shadows of his past torments in the Bastille, triggered by the death of a former patient. Lucy's circle also includes Sidney Carton, a man of untapped potential and desperate longing, whose love for her is profound yet unreciprocated. Carton's heart lays bare a tender confession, acutely aware he cannot be Lucy's chosen partner. Contrasted with Carton's depth of emotion is Mr. Stryver, whose ambition and vanity propel him to pursue Lucy with aspirations rooted not in love, but in social advancement. The next act plays out in Paris, at the wine shop run by the Defarges. More than mere merchants, the Defarges are woven into the revolutionary fabric, keeping meticulous records of those opposing the people, portents of the coming chaos. Both urban and rural French aristocrats, depicted with biting satire, exhibit a tone-deaf obliviousness, retreating to their estates to escape the brewing tumult. A twist of fate strikes gruesomely as the Marquis Saint-Evremond falls victim to the oppressed masses' vengeance, an event that amplifies the tension and fermenting rage. Then, a buried narrative resurfaces, a letter from Dr. Manette, hidden since his captivity in the Bastille. Its discovery lays bare the harrowing cruelty he endured, adding kindling to the revolutionary firestorm and igniting a fierce disdain for the aristocracy. Simultaneously in London, divergent paths emerge for Darnay and Carton. Where Darnay's love for Lucy leads to a proposal, Carton faces an introspective crossroads, determined to redeem himself and craft a legacy of worth. Dr. Manette's initial opposition to Darnay stems from ignorance of his past, yet he concedes to their union, allowing the wedding to proceed. Carton's love for Lucy stands unwavering, despite its one-sided nature, prompting him to vow to shield her and Darnay regardless of the cost. Beneath this personal peace, however, simmers a fragile calm, hinting at impending upheaval across the Channel as the Defarges and fellow conspirators brace for revolutionary action. With the focus now on the intertwined lives of Darnay, Carton, and Lucy, a panorama of conflicted loyalties and budding revolution unfolds. At the center, Darnay navigates his upside-down world, seeking a fresh start apart from his family's oppressive legacy. The courtroom specter of harsh justice juxtaposes sharply with the ideas of mercy and redemption. This interplay emphasizes the struggle between social classes and internal divisions within the aristocracy, embodying collective yearnings for transformation. On the other hand, Sidney Carton embodies the struggle for personal resurrection in his quest to reclaim squandered potential. His bittersweet affection for Lucy fuels his inner turmoil and aspiration to reshape his fate. Lucy herself anchors the narrative with her purity and steadfastness, offering a moral compass amid the chaos. Her love and dedication to her father, Dr. Manette, become a wellspring of strength, contrasted against looming societal unrest. The narrative critiques the dehumanizing impassivity of figures like Marquis Saint-Evremond, forewarning the retribution revolution will bring. References to historical uprisings like the Jacquerie illustrate the powerful wave of change on the horizon, underlining the theme of inevitable upheaval. Themes of love and sacrifice weave throughout, with Darnay's and Carton's devotion to Lucy serving as testament to their willingness to face any danger for her sake. Carton's avowal to lay down his life for her hints at profound selflessness and hints at an ultimate sacrifice on the horizon, knitting personal narratives into the broader fabric of revolution. Rebirth amidst revolution. Amidst the whirlwind of revolutionary Paris, the call for justice and retribution reverberates, engulfing the city in chaos. Here, ordinary citizens rise against the oppressive aristocracy, a period when shadows of past grievances are resurrected with fervor. The Defarges, once silent observers, emerge as relentless seekers of vengeance against those they deem responsible for their suffering, particularly targeting the Evremond family in Charles Darnay. Darnay's return to France, driven by a profound sense of duty, swiftly results in his arrest by the Revolutionary Tribunal. His aristocratic roots condemn him to a perilous fate. Yet, against this backdrop of turmoil, Lucy Manette remains a symbol of grace and steadfastness. Her unwavering love is the tether that holds her family together, a beacon cutting through the storm of revolution and revenge. While the Manette family in London scrambles to orchestrate a daring rescue, Madame Defarge personifies the intent for vengeance, embodying the oppressed masses' rage. Paris stands as a stage for a dramatic clash where justice precariously balances with mercy. Darnay's life becomes a dramatic fulcrum, teetering on the edge as his fate intertwines with the broader social upheaval of the French Revolution. In the heart of this turmoil, the novel offers a poignant glimpse into the sacrifices of the common folk, represented by characters like a humble wood sawyer, whose life reflects the realities of this revolutionary dream overshadowed by daily strife. Dickens' narrative reveals the stark gap between the lofty ideals of equality and justice and the grueling challenges faced by the ordinary people living in France's revolutionary turmoil. Sidney Carton steps forth as a pivotal figure, ready to trade his life for Darnay's, driven by his unspoken love for Lucy and a newfound purpose. His selfless act to assume Darnay's identity is a profound testament to the themes of resurrection and sacrifice. His sacrifice highlights the transformative power of love and suggests a dimension of personal redemption amidst society's chaos. As these characters navigate the dangerous intersection of fate and courage across London and Paris, Lucy's strength and compassion remain unwavering forces amongst those she cherishes. Her constancy contrasts with Madame Defarge's spiraling wrath, underscoring humanity's duality, the potential for both the deepest animosity and the most profound love. The grinding of the revolution's metaphorical millstone and Madame Defarge's calculating malevolence illustrate the period's unrelenting harshness. Madame Defarge's clandestine knitting reads the doomed fates of the elite into the fabric of the revolution, a chilling testament to the fury of the oppressed. Yet, Carton's sacrifice emerges as a symbol of renewal, a spark of hope for future generations and a poignant reminder of the potential for personal and societal rebirth amidst despair. This intricate narrative, weaving through London and Paris, underscores the delicate interconnection of human lives across political and physical borders. Dickens masterfully aligns these parallel tracks to culminate in a profound and dramatic conclusion. The tale resonates with the complex nature of human experiences, the dark and the light, despair and hope, all juxtaposed against the relentless backdrop of revolutionary change. Such is the narrative tapestry of A Tale of Two Cities, capturing the essence of rebirth, transformation, and the enduring triumph of love and redemption over adversity.
In A Tale of Two Cities, Dickens masterfully weaves a narrative that transcends its historical setting, offering timeless reflections on the human condition, societal transformation, and the power of redemption. As the novel draws to its dramatic conclusion, the themes of personal resurrection and sacrifice reach a poignant climax, epitomized by Sidney Carton's selfless act. Through the lens of the French Revolution, the story critiques the relentless cycle of oppression and vengeance, while also highlighting the enduring potential for love and renewal. The parallel lives in London and Paris underscore the duality of existence, culminating in a tale that captures both the despair and hope that define pivotal moments in history. In unraveling the characters' intertwined fates, Dickens leaves us with a nuanced understanding of how compassion can illuminate even the darkest times, prompting reflection on our own lives and choices.